ladies and gentlemen, here we go. The innovator of violence. I mean, here's a guy. Wait a minute. Apparently Darin Corbin has something to say. This won't be pretty.
Got to be careful he doesn't dig himself a hole right away.
Oh, he will. He will. Not without a share of fans here, I guess.
He must have brought somebody with him.
Big family. Wow.
The fans will chant ECW. They're going to cheer for me because tonight a star is born.
Wow. Strong words coming from the mouth of Darin Corbin. Wait a minute. I think Tommy wants to respond here.
You left your very scattered 8x10 on my table, so please go pick it up. If not, you left your 8x10 on my table, so go pick it up. I think I earned my right by being a part of this show. And you know, it's funny, I'm sitting there, I'm signing autographs, and I'm talking to all the fans, and they're telling me all the great stuff that I did, thanking me for, doing what I love, my dream. So, you know what, sometimes I kind of like to go and change the rules. So, if you people don't mind,
You don't have an opinion.
I feel that this is Jerry Lynn's last show. The best way for me to tribute to my friend is to go a little through.
Oh, I see. Smart move, Corbin.
Maybe go a little hardcore.
No.
Maybe go extreme rules, call for everyone.
Oh!
You still have those track shoes on?
No one wants to see it.
Let me lace him up here. If I can bend over. Holy. Oh, there we got him. Did I hear Tommy Dreamer right?
Was the first woman to post a Playboy at Penthouse and maybe she was a whore, but she's my whore and I love her to death and my two kids are looked at.
Oh, there we go. We are ready to go. Come on, Dady. You wanted the bell, now ring it. There we go. Tommy Dreamer.
Dady got something right tonight. You know what? Corbin mentioned that tonight a star is born. I think Corbin's probably going to see some stars tonight.
There's no question. Why would you want to go in the ring and piss off Tommy Dreamer? I mean, of all people, this guy is the innovator of violence. When you think ECW, when you think back in the day, you think Tommy Dreamer, they were synonymous. He's had a career that has spanned every major promotion, every alliance, and I don't know of anybody that loves getting in the ring and having a good old-fashioned fight more than Tommy Dreamer.
He does. He loves to get in there, and you see he brought a little hardware with him to the ring tonight.
Should be very interesting. I guess we're going to see a falls count anywhere, no disqualification. I'm not sure if that's been sanctioned. I'm not sure if the referees agree to it. The promoter heavy on wrestling, but I know it's what Tommy Dreamer wants.
Well, I didn't see anyone come out here and argue with him. So obviously this is going to happen tonight, and we're going to get another great match. You know why we're all here? It's for Jerry Lynn tonight, for the last and final match of his career.
Can't believe we're saying that. You know, that the more we talk about it, the more it sinks in. We've had the build-up, we've had the hype for the past 3-4 months. We knew it was coming. But those of us who love Jerry Lynn, here we are tonight. And it's very melancholy. It's very bittersweet. A terrific career. We know why he's getting out. The bumps and the bruises and the severe injuries took their toll on Jerry. But still, it is going to be real agonizing for those of us who love this guy to let him get out of the business.
It definitely is. You know, I saw Jerry, you know, leading up to this, you know, I hear that, and, you know, everyone's saying, wow, it's taking so long to get to the show. I can't wait till the show happens. And it was a month, and it was 2 months, and it was 3 months and 4 months out. And now when we're finally here, it's kind of like, wow. I mean, it's happening tonight.
I know what you mean. Big hip toss. Corbin, oh, nice drop down by Tommy Dreamer. Look at Dreamer. He's a little jab there by the innovator of violence. Oh, big elbow. Little Dusty Rhodes channel.
It was a tribute there. Hey, Corbin, I thought for sure right there he was going to bail out and go for a little walk and collect his senses, but he did not get out in time.
Oh, now he's going. Now he's going. Darin Corbin, I mean to interrupt, Scotty. Darin Corbin, he's a good wrestler. He's a great young talent. He's got a mouth that precedes him wherever he goes, there's no question, but you know, there's nothing wrong with being your own publicist. That's how you get over in this business. But why in the world do you get in the face of Tommy Dreamer and insult his wife and kids?
You know, sometimes your mouth can get you in trouble. You know, Corbin, where is he going? Nothing else to say.
He's not going anywhere.
He might want to go a little bit quicker if he's planning on getting out of here.
Oh, Dreamer with a shot right to our right here on the ramp. That sternum into that guardrail, that steel guardrail. Oh, look at Tommy. Here we go. Oh, right in the eyes. Boom. And I mean right in the retina. That'll take them all out. Retina, pupil.
Wow. He laid him out. This is a Tommy Dreamer that everybody's used to. I mean, this is a guy, you know, another guy we talked about before. We talked about Al Snow, we talked about Jerry Lynn, and having a hand in training people and bringing people up through the ranks. Tommy Dreamer is another one of these guys.
He is. Tommy Dreamer lives and breathes professional wrestling. He has for 20-plus years. And, you know, you look at Tommy Dreamer now and you look at some of that old footage from the 90s, there's just no difference. The guy looks exactly the same. He still does it at the level that he did 20 years ago.
He does. When you think back to ECW, I know when I think back to ECW, for me as a fan, Tommy Dreamer, he was like, when you thought ECW, you thought, it's Tommy Dreamer. I mean, he was the guy.
Oh, man. I'm not sure that young Darin Corbin isn't just a little bit out of his league with a match of this magnitude. Oh, here we go.
He might be out of his league right now.
This is, as another announcer says, this doesn't end well. I'm not quite sure. Oh, boy. Oh, gee. Look at Dreamer. He's loving this. He's feeling every bit of it.
For Tommy Dreamer, this is fun. He's got him where he wants him, and this is where he has his fun.
This is Tommy Dreamer's element. You know, he's been on the national stage, certainly, but when the fans are up close and personal like this, when you've got that electricity in the air like this, when it gets violent, Tommy Dreamer's in heaven.
And I believe Tommy Dreamer's getting a fan into the action.
Oh, look at that. There we go.
The little kid got the slap in on Corbin. I love it.
Once again, wrestling fans, the convention center in Minneapolis is being lit up tonight on so many levels. The talent level unsurpassed, the excitement level. It's all about paying tribute to Jerry Lynn, but in the meantime, we got a lot of ass kicking going on.
We've got a lot, and we're not done yet. We've got a couple more great matches coming up.
We got the Heavy on Wrestling Championship match coming up with Scrap Iron Adam Pearce, a multi-time NWA heavyweight champion, going in the ring with Benjamin Saylor, the professional. And then, of course, that fatal four-way match. JB Trask teaming up with X-Pac, going into the ring with Horace the Psychopath and Jerry Lynn. Look out, I might be under the table, I might be behind the curtain, I'm not sure where I'm going to be.
I think, the Pearson and Saylor match is going to be great. That should be a great technical match. But when you get to that final match with X-Pac and Jerry Lynn and Horace and JB Trask, yes, it's going to be a rough match, it's going to be a great match, but it's also going to be an emotional match. I think a lot of emotions will come out in that match right here tonight.
Look at Darin Corbin now. He's got the drop on Tommy Dreamer, at least momentarily. Shoulder in the corner.
For what you did.
Boy, what a feather in the cap. And I mean, that's putting it mildly. If Darin Corbin can possibly take the measure of Tommy Dreamer here tonight.
If you think about it.
Oh, look at him now, Scotty.
That's pretty cocky right there. If Corbin gets the win, where does that put him on the national map?
Well, and even more so, what does it do to Tommy Dreamer? I mean, Tommy's a competitor, and if he happens to, get the big L against a guy like Darin Corbin, he's got to take a second look at things too. So a lot riding on this one. This isn't just a match of a veteran and a young upstart. We got some real meaning here. Oh, no! Oh, that's how you chop somebody. Oh, and again.
Oh, wow.
He's lighting him up.
He is lighting him up right now.
Oh, that shoulder into the steel.
Dreamer not quite quick enough on that Corbin, headed to the outside. Where's he going now?
Corbin to the outside. Corbin is turning it on here. The momentum has switched, I don't know for how long. You can't keep a guy like Tommy Dreamer on the deck for too lengthy a period of time, but give Corbin credit.
You got to give him credit. You mentioned that if Corbin gets the win, Dreamer loses. I think as professionals, you have to reevaluate your career. Not from you can't say, hey, I'm going to do this for 5 or 10 years. I think you have to reevaluate often and, and really kind of keep it real to yourself. Like, how much longer can I really do this? Is it worth it? What's going to come with the whole thing?
And, by saying all this, Scotty, we're not trying to diminish the skills of Darin Corbin in any way. This young man has really established a great track record in the upper Midwest. All we're saying is it would be a major upset if Darin Corbin took care of Tommy Dreamer.
Well, it would be a huge upset, but I give Corbin so much credit for even wanting to take this match on with Tommy Dreamer. But Corbin's not done. He knows exactly getting a victory tonight, where that could put him for his future.
Referee Jay Solt is watching intently. I'm not sure, again, and I don't mean to play dumb here. I'm assuming that the rules that Tommy Dreamer wanted, the extreme rules, no holds barred, anything goes, are being put into force here because Soltis appears to be just letting anything go.
Clueless, you mean? Jay Soltis? It wouldn't be the first time that he's been called clueless. There's a big sunset flip. Count it 2.
How athletic is Tommy Dreamer for a guy his size? Oh, a drop kick right to the side of the head.
He's very athletic. You mentioned, the falls count anywhere, no holds barred, or whatever it is. If that was not the case, the kid who interfered, the match would have been over. Outside interference
would have disqualified the 3-year-old. There's no question about that. Anything can happen in wrestling.
You're absolutely right, Mick. Anything in the world of professional wrestling. I was talking to somebody earlier, and we said the stories that we tell people, if you weren't in the business, you wouldn't even believe that most of them were true.
Oh, jeez. That slingshot, the neck, the chin, the throat of Tommy Dreamer, boomeranging on that lower rope strand. And if you're Darin Corbin right now, I think you want to keep the posturing to the crowd to a minimum.
Yeah, absolutely. In my career, I did that a lot. You know, a lot of times it can get you in trouble. You want to make sure what happens when you give someone a slingshot like that under the ropes, that you get back on them right away. You need to take advantage of trying to get a victory here.
You know, certainly you can engage the crowd, as Darin Corbin is, jawing with the fans about ringside. But bottom line is, at the end of the night, you want to get your hand raised, and whether or not you insulted a guy in Section 7 isn't going to do it for you.
It's not. He gave him a great neck breaker right there. Right now, he's waiting. He didn't even attempt to cover. That's what gets the young guys in trouble.
Yes, pure stupidity. I got to say it right now on the part of Darin Corbin. You can't give Tommy Dreamer an extra breath in there.
And then take the time to go to the top. And this probably will not end well, like you said earlier.
Well, one way or another. Corbin misfired by about 6 feet. I'm not sure what trajectory he had or what control tower was bringing him in for a landing, but they miscued on that one.
He did miscue, and now look, he gave Dreamer a chance, and now the crowd, they're going to get behind Dreamer. Both men to their feet right now.
Now, you don't want to try to slug it out with Tommy Dreamer. You just don't. That's 3 shots in a row, 4 or 5. Look at this. This is just a whirlwind, one after another, and that chop to the chest. Oh, big clothesline. I believe Mr. Corbin may have had his fun.
Big backdrop right there. Yeah, the fun is definitely over for Corbin tonight.
You look in the eyes of Tommy Dreamer, as we said, the innovator of violence from Yonkers, New York, legendary in this business. Oh, God, right under the throat. Oh, into the turnbuckle.
Oh, that one right there. Is he going to get the
That's
cover?
it. It's all over. Count of 2. Wow.
And Corbin kicking out. You got to give Corbin credit. This kid, he's resilient in there. You know, he's one of these kids. He wants to make a name for himself. He's hungry. And Dreamer's looking for something under the ring right now.
What does he have? Oh, here we go. We got a steel folding chair. And I'm not sure that Tommy Dreamer is going to sit on the chair and applaud Darin Corbin here. I just have a feeling.
I don't think he is either. And right now, he's planning on something. He's calling for the end on Corbin.
This could be a very ugly situation. Oh, Corbin with the block. Corbin had enough wherewithal. Dreamer is trying to fire back here. Oh, Dreamer! Dreamer hit his head. Wow. How close was that?
That was very close. Count of 2. Reversing it. That chair once again plays the part, but to Corbin's advantage this time. And he just needs to capitalize on him.
I thought that was it. I mean, Tommy Dreamer's head bounced off that chair. Wouldn't be the first time in Tommy's career that skull met steel, I guess. But look at Corbin.
He's setting that chair up. He's going for something. Looks like he's going to climb the ropes right now.
Oh, Jesus. Tommy Dreamer has been around the block. He got that boot up with chair. And now Darin Corbin is paying the price. Look at Dreamer now. Watch this.
Corbin's going to have to make a visit.
Oh, this is not good. This is not good at all for Darin Corbin. Oh, man. Setting up the placemat. It's time for dinner for Tommy
I'm not sure
Dreamer.
what he's planning on doing, but Corbin's going to get a face full.
Oh, the crowd feeding off of Tommy Dreamer. The energy in this building. Wow. Oh.
Is this what we call beginning of the end, Kurt?
I believe so. That chair has a nose imprint right now. Oh, Corbin. Oh, look at Tommy. He's loving this. Look at him. Not the prettiest picture in the world, but that's Tommy Dreamer.
Whoa, Corbin with a little reversal.
Wait a
there.
minute now. Back and forth. Give Corbin credit. I thought he was ready to go.
I did too, and he's fighting in there. He's keeping it going. You got to give this kid credit. I love it. I just think when guys come out and they want this so bad, it just makes the night for everybody so much better. They know they're getting a great match.
And you know, I'll tell you what, the guy that appreciates it more than anybody else is Tommy Dreamer. I guarantee you, he's thinking, this kid has something.
He does, because he's going to leave here tonight and be like, that was a fight. That's what I came here for.
No doubt. Oh, a shot right to the top of the head. And now Darin Corbin, amazingly resilient here. Oh, God! Oh, DDT!
That's got to do it.
What?
Oh, a count of two, Karch.
Tommy Dreamer looks like he saw a ghost. He can't believe that Darin Corbin kicked out not only of the chair, but the DDT.
I mean, the DDT, that's the signature move, from Tommy Dreamer. So right now, Corbin and Dreamer's going to the outside again, bringing another chair back inside the ring.
Well, Tommy Dreamer has to be, what does he got to do? He's got to think to himself, how much does it take to put this kid away? He's probably seeing himself in his younger days. Oh! Corbin rolls out of the way, Dreamer.
And he landed right on that chair, Mick, with that elbow.
He sure did. No way! Oh! He drilled him! Oh, and again!
Count of two.
What a match.
Back and forth. This is I love it. I get so excited watching this, Mick. These guys are just putting on a great show here. What's going to happen next? We've still got 2 matches to go.
You talk about hitting a guy with everything but the kitchen sink. I know it's a cliche, but if there was a kitchen sink, it would have come into play by now. Wait a minute. Corbin, has he got that kendo stick? Dreamer! Oh, and again! Oh, this is not pretty. Oh, that comes right to the midsection of Darin Corbin. Tommy Dreamer again, setting him up. Wait a minute, Corbin. Oh!
Low blow by Corbin.
It's legal. It's all legal. Corbin, no way. He got him. Oh, my word.
I can't believe it. I cannot believe what I just saw.
There are no words to describe the magnitude of the victory for Darin Corbin right here tonight.
Huge.
Absolutely amazing. Not only did he pin Tommy Dreamer, but to get out of that patented DDT, the chair shots that he took, the kendo stick, Darin Corbin has arrived.
He did. I tell you what, Karch, this kid just put his name on the map with a victory tonight over Tommy Dreamer.
Wow.